So I watched the Triple G versus Rolls fight on Saturday Night Live, but I decided to watch it two more times. The first time I watched it live, I remember thinking that Triple G didn't look good. He looked kind of slow when he was taking some hits, even though he won in fourth round TKO. But I didn't really think that he looked that good. So I decided to watch it two more times, and now I have a clearer thoughts on the fight and everything, and Triple G on whether or not he's washed up and if he's finished or not. So I noticed that Triple G wasn't really using his jab. Triple G is known for his jab. I mean, he has one of the best jabs in boxing, if not the best jab in boxing. And we're used to seeing him use it. And for whatever reason, he wasn't using it. I don't know if he was trying something new, but he really wasn't using the jab. And I noticed he did take a couple hits, but watching it a couple more times, yeah, Rolls had like the flashier punches. He hit him with a couple flashy shots, but that was pretty much it. Rolls wasn't really touching him that much, and it was bouncing off. The punches were bouncing off of his gloves mostly. Triple G was blocking a lot, but the punches that Rolls did hit him with, they did look flashy, which gave the impression that he hurt him and that he didn't look that good. But watching it again, Triple G still won every round in that fight. And then round four, Triple G looked great. He looked like the old Triple G. So I think it's a combination of things. I think that Triple G hasn't fought in 9 months, so the layoff did kind of affect him. And when you're an older fighter, a long layoff is not good. You want to stay as active as possible. So I think that affected him. The other thing is too, obviously, as I just mentioned, age. Triple G has slowed down a little bit, just a little bit. Another thing is the weight. He's never fought at this weight. I think the catch weight was 164, and I think Rolls usually fights at 168. I think I could be wrong, but I think he's a 168 fighter. G's never fought at that weight before, and also Triple G has a new coach, and this is the first fight with this new coach. And from what I understand, watching the interviews, he didn't even have a full camp with his new coach. I think they trained for like 4 weeks, which is only a little bit of time when you're dealing with a new coach. So it takes some time to develop chemistry and everything. So I think that was part of it. Triple G called out Canelo again for that third match in the trilogy. I think he won the first two. I think the first fight, Triple G won clearly. And I think the second fight, Triple G still won, but it was a closer fight. So I want to see the fight as a Triple G fan, but I feel like, at this point, Triple G is 37, and the fix is kind of in. Unless he knocks Canelo out, he's going to lose on points. That's just what I feel based on these last two fights, based on the fact that the first fight he clearly won, they gave him a draw. The second fight, I think he won, but it was close, and they gave it to Canelo, and Canelo's the cash cow. So do I want to see the fight as a Triple G fan? Absolutely. But I don't think he could beat him at 37 years old, given, what I just mentioned. So you guys let me know what you think. This is Mike from Bensonhurst. Keep banging.